If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Amazon with the ticker symbol AMZN. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So for the poll I put out on Sunday, it looks like Amazon is in the lead. However, we do see the other stocks pretty close except for C Limited. So maybe I'll do the other stocks sometime fairly soon whenever I get a chance. So let's take a look at the daily chart for Amazon. Looks like there was a massive sell-off since March of this year. We kind of bottomed out, just a temporary bottom for right now, right around this 102 level, which I'll mark with a horizontal line. You can see that price has bounced off this level 5 times, but you can see that the buyers are not bringing the market up. So it looks like we could be just going sideways inside of a range between the 102 support and a possible 126 resistance. But the thing is, since we cannot come up to the top side of this range, I'll have to bring it down. So it looks like we're kind of more inside of a slimmer or a smaller range because we got a triple test of the 116, 117 level, and now we're getting resistance again. So we got rejected here, and again just today we bounced off of that 117 level and we're going back down. So we'll have to wait and see if we go back all the way to the lower side of the range, or this is just a short trap and we're gonna reverse prices. So which one is more likely to occur? I think personally probably to the downside. You don't want to see prices get rejected 3 times from a level in a downward bias market. If this was an uptrend, the context would be different and it would be okay. We'll probably continue higher regardless if we have a triple top. But since we got a triple top in a downward bias market, this is not a good sign. We could come back to fill in this gap and possibly even hit the bottom side of the range once again. Now, if we hit it again, I mean, how many times are we going to bounce from it? This would be the 6th time. So something is going to give, and it's probably going to be the bulls. So I'm expecting lower prices. If we do continue lower, this would be my target. We can make an equal move down from this leg, and that would bring us to the $89 level. Now, if we happen to just bounce from this EMA because we're right above it, and we do break out on the top side, where are we going? I don't see a huge breakout. A possibility is probably the 121 level, and if the market is really bullish, we can reach the 125, 126 level. But you can see the market is really not that bullish. The best case scenario would be like the 126 level. But what's more likely to occur is just prices just continue down from where we are currently trading at. So that's everything I see for Amazon on the daily chart. I'm going to go and wrap this up on the weekly and monthly chart. And remember, my measure move target is right around that $89 level. Here we have the weekly chart for Amazon, and the top could have been predicted because we had a nice uptrend formation right here. After the break of this pattern, we still usually go back up to retest the previous extreme in the form of 2 legs. So this was the first leg up right here, and then prices made another leg up to a new extreme. We found resistance right here, got a double top pattern, prices started selling off because the buyers were very weak, so we sold off. Ever since then we've been going down. We came back down to very close to we did come back to 2020 price levels, but I'm looking for that starting point of 2020 and maybe even the bottom of 2020 to be my targets for this downtrend that we're currently facing. You can see that we're kind of making a 3-wave formation down. This is the first wave down. We had another wave up. This is the 3rd wave down right here. Currently, we just had another 4th wave. So I'm expecting the 5th wave down, and that would be right around the $76 level, which is right below the 2020 bottom, which a bunch of other stocks have also reached thus far. Amazon is pretty large, so most likely we shouldn't be really expecting terrible lower price targets because it's such a large company and they're doing very well. even if the economy does slow down for, let's say, a year or two, I mean, it's Amazon. I mean, they're almost a monopoly, so most likely they're going to do pretty well. But again, the technicals we cannot go against. We're still below the EMA, so there's no reversal signs as of right now, and you just got to be bearish bias. I expect lower price targets, and right now we're just finding some type of support right at this 102 level, but we're just waiting for it to break down lower, possibly to the $89 level, which I had my first target, and then the $76 level eventually, unless anything drastically changes. That's all I see for Amazon, and we can wrap this up on the monthly chart. Here we have the monthly chart for Amazon, and I'm going to put the major channel. So again, the long-term bias is up, but currently we're facing downward pressure. So we're going to have to wait for this downward pressure to end to retrace or continue higher. Since this is the first break of the pattern, we're expecting a retest of the highs in a form of two legs, like I showed you guys on the weekly chart. So I mean, this type of pattern can occur after this downward pressure is over. But where is it going to be over? As right now, not really seeing any buyers step in at these lower price levels. So the price is going to have to drop until it finds aggressive buyers at lower price levels. So currently, if we do a fib retracement from the lows all the way up to the highs, you can see that we're bouncing right between the 50% and 382% retracement. The thing is, I don't really like using the fibs that much, because you could also see that if I put a horizontal line at the 50% and I delete the fib, if you just understand support and resistance, you can see that we came back right to previous resistance that is now turning into support. This was resistance right here in the past 3 times before prices broke out, and now we came back right to the breakout point, as that's where we're finding support. Now we're not really seeing any bounce from this level, which is not a good sign. You don't want to be hanging around this price level. If you're a bull, you want to be bouncing off of it. You don't want to be hanging around. So hanging around tells me that the sellers are just taking a break and eventually just going to drop the market again. So Amazon is at a pretty good price, but I'm expecting slightly lower prices, probably down to that $90 level and possibly even that $80 level, which is what I'm looking for. Do I see anything lower? Anything lower would be very bad news. We don't want to get lower than probably the 61.8% retracement, which is right around the $80 level. If we get down to $50 for Amazon, that's such a large pullback where there's a strong possibility we might not go back up to the highs. We might be just in a bear market. So we don't want to go too low. So hopefully the market reverses right now or just after another dump. So that's everything I have for Amazon. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.